seat today. We're going to actually start with seated mountain pose, and we're going to move through it a few times. Seated mountain pose is nothing like Tadasana, but you'll come to a cross-legged position, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe Swastikasana with the shins crossed, maybe Sukhasana with the ankles crossed, maybe somewhere in between. But see if you can bring some symmetry into the legs. Maybe that even means lifting one knee up using like a block or a pillow, something like that. But take your time and spread the backs of the thighs away so that you can sit a little bit more forwards towards the pubic bone. And take your time to set up. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can rock forwards and back a few times if that feels good. You can roll the shoulders up and down a few times, whatever helps you get some of the kinks out. And then we'll do seated mountain pose with 3 breaths. We'll usually start with 3 breaths, but here we'll do it with some movement. So ground down through the sitting bones and reach tall through the crown. Take a deep breath in through the nose, let the diaphragm expand down into the abdomen. And as you exhale, let it come out the nose. Diaphragm presses up into the lungs, exhaling out all the stale air. In your next inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Let the palms come together, arms slightly in front of the face. Press the inner hand in. Maybe tip the gaze up into the hands just slightly. And reach up through the arms. The shoulders will come up by the ears a little bit. Keep pressing down through the sitting bones. Take one more deep inhale here. And bring the hands down, thumbs to sternum. On an inhale, sweep the arms up again. Seated mountain pose, pressing down through the legs. Maybe the gaze is tipped up. It's okay if the shoulders are a little lifted. Lift the collarbones up towards the hands. Draw the navel in. One more deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. Bring the arms down. One more time. One breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Find that position. And exhale, bring the hands down. Let the hands rest on your lap somewhere comfortable. Let the eyes close if that feels okay. Start to tap into your Ujjayi breath, a soft constriction in the back of the throat. And take a moment for the first 4 or 5 to count. Make sure that the inhales and exhales are of equal length. Maybe you count to 4 or 5. Avoid any holding of the breath. Check in with the jaw and the hips. See if there are any places you could release a little bit more. And as you inhale, imagine starting the inhale in the abdomen, pressing down, then into the middle ribs and into the upper ribs. As you exhale, reverse upper ribs, middle ribs, and abdomen. Let the diaphragm pull up towards the lungs. A few more like that. Notice if you're really muscling into this, can you allow the breath itself to expand the ribs? On your next exhale, lower the chin towards the chest. But keep the spine long, don't let the shoulders crunch. As you inhale, roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. Maybe tip the chin back a little. As you exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to the left side. And exhale, chin to chest. One more time each side. Feel free to hold anywhere that feels good. And then when you're finished, lift the chin. Inhale, light clasp of the fingers. Roll the wrists a few times. Switch directions when you're ready. You'll inhale here, come to stillness with the hands, shoulders back. Exhale, flip the palms and press the hands away. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, lower the hands to the side. One more time. Awkward clasp of the hands as you inhale. Exhale, flip and press. Elongating the inhale as you reach up, maybe tip the chin up. And exhale, lower the hands. Start to press yourself forward to all fours, tabletop. Go through a few rounds of cat-cow. Slowing down the breath. Every inhale, arch through the spine, look forward. Every exhale, curl through the spine, chin to chest. Relax the head and neck. Distribute the weight evenly between the hands, the knees, and shins, the tops of the feet. So if they're pressing down, you can have toes tucked if that's not comfortable. Now, after your next exhale, come back to a neutral spine. We'll thread the needle a few times. On an inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, thread the needle, let the arm hover as you reach the right fingers forward. Inhale, press into the left hand as you reach up through the right. With exhale, thread the needle, let the arm hover, reach through the fingers. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, thread the needle, hold, lifting. And then lower the hand, lower the back of the arm, side of the face. You can walk the left fingertips forward like downward facing dog. Keep pulling the left hip back. Maybe you backstroke the left arm so that the back of the hand comes towards the back, or maybe even the right hip. Relax the jaw, deep breath into the back ribs. Deep exhale, bring the left hand in front of the face. Press down on an inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, lower the hand. Other side, 3 times. Inhale to lift. Exhale, thread the needle, reach through the fingers. Inhale to reach up, moving with your own breath. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale to lift. Like you're moving through honey. Exhale, thread it through. Reach through the fingertips as far as you can. Then lower the arm. Find a comfortable position with the right hand. Maybe you take the same variation as last time. Keep pulling the right hip back so the hips are in line. Easy breath. Relaxing the jaw. One more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. Place the right hand in front of the face. Inhale. Press into the hand as you sweep the left arm up. And exhale back to tabletop. Downward facing dog. Walk the hands, one hand point forward. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees. And stretch the hips up and back. You can Take any little rituals you like to take here, maybe pedaling out the legs, rolling the shoulders, taking a twist, lifting a leg, whatever feels good here. Keep the breath long, slow, and deep. Exhaling out all the stale air on your breath out. Take a few more rounds of breath to come to stillness. Keep the hips lifted, knees can be bent. And on an inhale, just lift the heels. As you exhale, lower them both to the left. So you come to the outer edge of the left foot, inner edge of the right foot, and press the hips back. Knees can be bent. Deep inhale into the right side body. Deep exhale, come back to center. Inhale to lift the heels, lift the hips. Exhale, heels to the right. Inner right foot comes down, inner left foot, outer right foot. Knees can be bent. Keep pressing into that left hand as you inhale into the left side ribs. And exhale, come back to center. One more deep breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Bend the knees, look forward, prepare. And exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Feet right over the hips, spread the toes. Hang here for a few breaths. Generous bend in the knees. Maybe hold opposite elbows if that feels good. You might want to clasp hands and bring the hands to the neck, elbows out to the side. You can rock here or find stillness. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, release the arms wherever they are. Press into the feet. And inhale, rise up to stand, Tadasana. Big toes can come together if you like. Otherwise, keep the feet right over the hips. Spread through the collarbones, press down through the feet, and reach up through the crown. Two deep breaths here. Exhaling out all the stale air. Slowing down the breath. On your next inhale, reach the arms up, vrksasana. Exhale, take up space, forward fold, tip from the hips. Weight in the toes. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, crown forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, little lift in the spine as you look forward. And exhale, downward facing dog, plant the hands, hips come back. Inhale, shift forwards to plank, lift the front body into the back body. Exhale, lower the knees, lower all the way down onto the mat. Hands under the shoulders, 3 baby cobras, press the legs down. Inhale, peel the chest up, gazing down towards the floor. Exhale, lower down, squeeze the elbows back. Inhale to lift. Imagine you could drag the mat back with the hands. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Maybe child's pose. Maybe puppy dog pose. Take what feels right for you today. Bring your left foot a little closer towards center. And then inhale to lift the right leg up. Press the heel back, toes point down. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, look forward, press the spine through the chest. Exhale, step the front foot up to the top, both feet to the top. Halfway lift on an inhale. Hold on an exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead as you come to stand, Ardha.
Exhale back to Tadasana.
Inhale, arms lift, reach the collarbones up, take up space.
Exhale, forward fold. Take your time. Weight forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, look forward, spine forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the foot back. Inhale, shift to plank. Look forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. Maybe knees come down, maybe not. 3 rounds of back bends, maybe hands clasped behind the back as you lift on the inhale and lower on the exhale. Spin the inner thighs up towards the ceiling so the pinky side edge of the foot comes down. Taking 1 more round. On your next exhale, shift back into an inversion, maybe down dog, child's pose. Maybe puppy dog pose with the knees down. 3 or 4 deep breaths here. Again, maybe you count the inhales and exhales to match. And let your next exhale be deep and complete. On an inhale, you'll lift through the left leg, press the heel back, toes point down. And exhale, bring the foot between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, arch through the spine. Exhale, step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, crown forward. Exhale, fold, crown to floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up, come to stand, skipping Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, right foot back. Little arch in the spine, look forward. Exhale, straighten the left leg. A little or a lot. Pull the hips back. Inhale, come forward, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Press into the left big toe. 1 more time. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Inhale, come forward. Lower the back knee. Untuck the back toes. Press the top foot down into the mat. Look forward on an inhale. Lift the shoulders up over the hips. Reach the arms up. Crescent pose. As you exhale, lean back as you cactus the arms. Inhale to reach back up. Squeeze the legs together. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Lean back just a little bit. Baby back bend. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, thumbs to sternum and cross the right elbow outside the left knee. You might have to pull it in towards the midline to get there, but then press the knee back so it's over the ankle. Press the hands together to lean the left shoulder back. Crescent prayer twist. Final option, tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. Really lift that right thigh up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the legs together. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Step the left foot back, lower through vinyasa, or just skip and take downward facing dog. Two more deep breaths here. Pressing into the inner hand, lift the hips up and back. Actively flexing the feet. Release the jaw and gripping the forehead. . And let your next exhale be deep and complete. On an inhale, travel to the top of the mat, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms up, take up space. Inhale. And exhale, skip Tadasana, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot back, low lunge. As you inhale, arch, look forward. Exhale, press into the big toe as you straighten the right leg. Inhale, come forward, look forward, press into the heel. Exhale, shift back, press into the big toe. One more time. Keep flexing that left heel back, lifting the left thigh behind you. This time as you come forward, stay. Lower the back knee, untuck the back toes, look forward for balance, squeeze the legs together, and on an inhale, lift the shoulders, lift the arms, low crescent. As you exhale, bend the elbows, lean back. Inhale, lift up, draw the navel in to support the low back. Exhale, lean back, baby back bend, squeeze the legs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Yeah, one more time, I think. And then inhale, reach up. This time, thumbs to sternum as you exhale. Cross the left elbow outside the right knee. Press the right knee so it's over the ankle, then press into the hands. See if you can turn the right shoulder open. Relax through that left shoulder as much as you can. Maybe stay here, maybe tuck the back toes and lift the back knee, really pressing the thigh up towards the ceiling, squeezing the legs together. Prayer twist. Come back to your breath. On your next exhale, hands frame the front foot. Step back to plank, either lower through vinyasa or skip, take down facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On an inhale, right leg lifts, press through the heel. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, setting up for warrior two. So bring the back heel down on an angle, heel to arch alignment, deep bend in the right knee. Reach the left arm forward and inhale, windmill the arms up to warrior two. As you inhale, lift the arms, straighten the right leg. As you exhale, press back to warrior two. Pressing the arms down. Inhale, lift the arms, maybe look up. And exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, warrior two. Keep that right knee over the right ankle. Flip the right palm. Inhale, reverse. Left arm down, right arm up. Exhale, right elbow towards right thigh. Reach the left arm up, or maybe in line with the ear. Roll the right shoulder away from the ear. Maybe even press the arm into the leg so you can lean the left shoulder open. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. On your next inhale, warrior two, lift up, strong legs. And then exhale, bring the hands to the hips, straighten the right leg and parallel the feet. Keep the hands on the hips. Deep inhale as you tuck the hips down towards the floor, reach the crown tall. As you exhale, bring the elbows behind you a little bit more. Spread through the collarbones. One more inhale, growing tall through the spine. Exhale, forward fold, wide legs. Keep the hands where they are for now. See if you can find the weight in the feet. Start to shift the weight forwards a little bit. Let the head and neck go if that feels okay.
And when you're ready, bring the hands down. Maybe that helps you support your weight a little bit more in the fronts of the feet. As you press forwards, press the heels down and lift the hips up. Deep breaths here. Keep the hands where they are. On an inhale, halfway lift, crown forward, maybe fingertips down. Bend the knees. On an inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Wide legs. Turn the left toes to face the short edge of the mat. Start to set up for warrior two, second side. Spread the arms. Press the arms down like you're pressing them down into a table. On an inhale, straighten the left leg, reach the arms up. Then exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, flip the arms, reach up. And exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale to reach. Exhale back to warrior two. Flip the left palm. Inhale, reverse, left arm up, right arm down. Exhale, side angle, left elbow towards the left thigh. Reach the right arm up or maybe in line with the ear. Relax the left shoulder away from the ear. Pull the left hip underneath you. Nice. Reach through the right fingertips. Press out through the right heel. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Strong legs. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, hands to hips. Straighten the left leg. Parallel the feet. Okay, last standing pose. I don't know what time it is. Right toes face the short edge of the mat. Walk the feet a little bit closer together. Maybe just one little heel toe step. Press into the big toe of the right foot. Hands to the hips. Use the right hand to cut the hip back and keep the right side waist just as long as the left side waist. Reach the right arm forward, take up space. As you exhale, lower that right hand down onto the shin, maybe onto a block. Keep pulling the right hip back, lean the left shoulder open, triangle pose. You can reach the left arm up towards the ceiling if you like. Find a comfortable place to gaze. That could be forward or down or up. Relax the jaw, strong legs. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Micro bend that right knee. And on an inhale, come up to stand. Spread the arms. Switch the feet. Inhale for length. Bring the left hand to the hip. And as you exhale, cut the hips back. Really pull back with the hand. Keep both side waists long as you can, pulling the left hip underneath you. When you're ready, reach the left arm long forwards over. And as you exhale, lower the hand towards the shin. Maybe reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Can you keep the weight in the big toe of the left foot? Pressing energy out of the right heel. Lean the right shoulder open. Pulling the left hip underneath you. Notice that internal dialogue that comes up here. One more deep inhale. Deep exhale, let it go. Micro bend into the left knee. And inhale, come back up to stand. Toe heel the feet together. And you can face me or wherever you want to face. We're going to do tree pose. Okay. So start to shift the weight into the left foot. Really pressing down into all four corners of the foot. Lift the inner and outer arches. Really claw the mat down.
Find a place to gaze that's not moving in front of you, so you have that balance. Then maybe lift the right foot, bending the knee. You can even lift the knee closer to the chest if you like. See if you can keep the spine just as long as it is. Lift the knee as much as you can so you can hold on to the knee and walk the hands down the leg in order to bring the sole of the right foot towards the left thigh. If it doesn't quite reach, that's fine. Just don't put too much pressure on the knee. If it's on the knee, just keep the foot really light. The knee doesn't like to bend that way. Okay, hands can come to the sternum. Press the elbows away and pull the shoulders back. Maybe the arms come out to the side for balance, palms up. Maybe arms up in line with the ears or palms together above the head. Doesn't matter. Relax the shoulders. This is a cue that I tend to give and then everybody falls out. So do it in your mind and then do it really slowly if you're going to do it in your body. As you press down through the standing leg, slowly press that bent knee away from you, down towards the floor. Nice. One more deep inhale, maybe test your balance, gazing up. As you exhale, release the hands, release the legs. Come back to Tadasana. Shake it out if you need to. Do just one more side. Spread the toes. Find your balance in the foot. Rolling the hip underneath you so you're standing on a column. When you're ready, find your gaze and lift the left foot. Maybe even the knee all the way up. Give yourself some room to maintain that long spine as you find the pose. Any arm variation that felt good. Collarbones spreading open. Pressing down through the standing leg, pressing out through the bent knee. Draw the navel in to support the low back. Deep breaths. I love doing this pose next to my actual tree. One more deep breath in, maybe tip the gaze up. Exhale over the hands. More relax. Shake it out a little bit. Never enough time. Top of the mat, final vinyasa. Optional vrksasana. You can always skip it or take it or do whatever you like. Press down to the feet. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale, let it go. Inhale, vrksasana. Exhale, uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, weight forward in the toes. Exhale, Chaturanga, plant the hands, step back and lower down, one breath. Inhale, Ardha Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. I said there was an optional vrksasana. Here's where you can do that. You can stay in Adho Mukha if you like, or you can walk the feet in, spread the knees, and work on this arm balance. Just an option, using the fingertips. Gazing as far forward as you can. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog in the next 4 to 5 breaths. You're more than welcome to take a child's pose instead. When you're ready, we'll come to a comfortable seat. If you have a jump through, you're welcome to practice it. Otherwise, just bring the knees down. Then bring the hips down to the side and send your legs long. Cross no, don't cross anything. Bend the knees, bring the hips to the middle of the mat. We're gonna do 5 Navasana vinyasas. So hands behind the knees, legs together. Feet could be flexed or pointed, doesn't matter. Pull the spine through the chest and expand through the collarbones. Draw the elbows in. And on an inhale, slowly tip back, maintain that length of the spine, maybe the feet lift. You could hold here, maybe they come up to knee level. Maybe you separate the hands, doesn't matter. We'll inhale here. As you exhale, halfway lower down, stretch the legs long, hover the shoulder blades. On an inhale, come back to Navasana. And exhale, lower the feet, cross the ankles, pull them in. Plant the hands, see if you can lift for just a second, and then lower down. 4 more. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, Ardha Navasana, stretch long. Inhale, pull the knees in. Exhale, awkward cross of the ankles, lift up with Uttihi. Lower down, 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, cross and lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, cross and lift. Last time. With your own breath. This time, lower the hips and the legs long. Paschimottanasana. Knees can be bent. Otherwise, reach for the big toes. When you have a good grip, inhale as you press the spine through the chest, look forward. And exhale, forward, fold. Let the crown reach towards the toes. It's okay if the knees are bent here. Make sure the toes point up towards the ceiling so the hips aren't splaying open. And press the heels away as you draw the navel in. Every inhale, maybe you grow longer through the spine. Every exhale, maybe you lower a little bit deeper. And the breath into the backs of the bones. Keep the hands where they are. Let your next exhale be deep and complete. On an inhale, look forwards, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, slowly come up to seated. Bend the right knee. Actually, we're going to do 2 options. Either Marichasana C or D. If you have a lotus practice, cross the left ankle over the right thigh. If not, don't worry about it. You do not need to do that. Wherever you are, you're going to keep that lotus or keep the leg where it is, and then bend the right knee, place the foot on the floor. Yep. So if you're bound like this. And if you're bound, you're going to lean over onto the left leg so your right hip lifts. Doesn't matter wherever you are. On an inhale, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you'll twist towards the bent knee and reach the right arm behind you. Option to bring the left elbow outside the right knee and take this prayer sort of twist variation. Keep the left toes flexed if it's grounded. Spread through the collarbones, gaze over the right shoulder. a little bit more, you can try to bring the back of the right hand to the left hip. On your next inhale, shift the gaze forward. And exhale to unwind. Okay, right leg long, both legs long. We'll set up for the other side, shake out the legs. If you need to, tap out the knees. If you want to take the half lotus variation, left heel will cross towards your thigh. Otherwise, just bend the left knee by itself. Left hand behind you. On an inhale, reach up. Yeah, bend the left knee. And as you exhale, twist towards the left. Maybe you find that right elbow outside the left knee. Nice. And you can, if you're in the lotus, you can lean onto that lotus leg so that the left hip lifts up. You find more space for the breath in the backs of the lungs. Exhaling out all the stale air. On your next inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, slowly unwind. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh, flex through the foot, and bring the hands behind you so you can lean back. Press the spine through the chest. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you bend the left knee and plant the left foot on the floor. Maybe you walk that left foot in a little closer. Keep the right foot flexed and rock side to side here if that feels good. Keep the collarbones spreading, maybe close the eyes. Deep breaths into that right outer hip. And when you're ready, walk the left foot to the right, and then bring that left knee down towards the floor. Try to stack the knees on top of each other as you walk the feet away from each other, or towards the hips is fine. I know this might be a lot. If the knees are really lifted, that's okay. Just do your best. Tip the hips forward as much as you can. Inhale to find length through the spine, shoulders down. And as you exhale, maybe hinge forward, forward, fold. Variation of vrksasana, cow facing pose. A little goes a long way here. If you'd rather stay lifted here, you can work on the arm variation where you reach both arms out to the side and then right arm up, bend the elbow, reach for the left shoulder with the right hand. And then bring the left hand behind the back and try to reach for the clasp of the hands, drawing the navel in. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale, let it go. Release the arms if you have the arms. And then on an inhale, come back up to the seat. Lean the weight back into the hands and stretch both legs long. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Hands reach behind you, lean back. Maybe bring the right foot to the floor, bending the knee. Flex through the left foot. Maybe walk it in a little closer. Whatever feels good. You can scoot your hips forwards or back. Keep spreading through the collarbones, pressing the collarbones towards the shin. You can shift side to side if that feels good, forwards and back.
One more full breath here. When you're ready, walk the right foot to the left. Open the asana, bringing the feet away from each other, stacking the knees as much as you can. Sides will be different. Inhale for length. And exhale, maybe you fold. Maybe you'd rather find the arm variation, lifting the left arm up. Bending the elbow, reaching for the right shoulder blade as you bring the right arm behind the back, reaching for the clasp or some fabric or whatever you can reach. Drop the heel in. Deep breaths. Finish the breath you're working on with a deep exhale. Release the grip of the arms if you have it. And as you inhale, come up to a seat. Lay back into the hands, send the legs long carefully. Start to lower down onto your back. Press the feet down as you reach the arms forward. And then as you exhale, slowly lower everything down. Let your head be the last thing to touch. Pull the left knee into the chest and the right leg long. As you exhale, let the left knee cross to the right. Take a twist. Doesn't have to touch. Press the left hip away from the face. See if you can keep both shoulder blades down or close. Gaze over the left shoulder for the full twist. Maybe the right shoulder for a little neck stretch. Take in the room. And then bring your attention back to the breath. Next, inhale, come back to center, switch the legs. And exhale to the other side, no rush. Sides will be different. Maybe more to touch. Try to keep both shoulder bones at least close to the floor. Gaze over the right shoulder, maybe the left. And press the right hip away from the face. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, come back to center. Pull both knees in towards the chest. Rock side to side a few times if that feels good. And as you take a deep inhale, pull everything in, curl the knees towards the nose. Sorry, nose towards the knees. Squeeze all of the muscles. Close the eyes, curl the fingers and toes. One more deep breath in here. And as you exhale, let everything go long. Start to set up for Shavasana. Knees can be up towards the ceiling with the feet on the floor if you like. Otherwise, both legs long. Hips open. Shoulder blades tucked underneath you. Palms open towards the ceiling. You might Rock the head side to side a few times to release the neck, release the jaw. Maybe sigh out your next breath. Release any control over your breathing. Relax the space between the eyebrows. And let your weight sink down into the floor. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. The texture and maybe weight of the clothes on your body. And allow your mind to wander. Relax, release, and let go. Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you like. If you'd like to continue the pranayama practice, start to deepen the breath, one breath at a time. And then introduce some small movements into your right hand. You can keep the rest of the body still, or you can bring more movement into it. And work on the pranayama called Nadishona, alternate nostril breathing. Lift the right hand so that the elbow is on the floor. And tuck the pointer finger and the middle finger in towards the palm. We'll use the ring finger and the pinky finger together, and then the thumb on the side. Lift the elbow and bring the hand towards the nose, and let the fingers, the thumb and the pinky and ring finger, rest on the bridge of the nose, just where the bone meets the cartilage. Take an inhale into both nostrils. As you exhale, close the right. Breathe out through the left. Inhale through the left. Switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Switch, exhale left. Switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Switch, exhale left. Inhale left. Switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Release the hand, exhale low. Lower the elbow, lower the hand. Breathe naturally through the nose. Over the next 5 or 6 breaths, we'll meet in a comfortable seat. You can roll to one side or stretch a few times, whatever feels good. Practicing shavasana longer, you can. Whatever comfortable seat feels right. Let the hands rest in the lap, roll the shoulders back. And find that long spine, pressing down through the hips and reaching tall through the crown. Take 3 final deep breaths to close, thanking yourself for showing up. Your body for working for you. Gratitude practice, all the benefits it brings.